I'm just going to dive right in.
Just going to send it.
Today, I scoured the phone books for my special guest today.
Oh, wow.
Her name is, Amy's already choking. Her name is Pam McGinnis. From Minnesota. We have her in the studio today.
Oh,
Catherine's
Pam,
in
wow.
tears, anticipating this incredible visit.
Wait, I'm Lisa's #1 fan of her humor. No one thinks it's funnier
Wow.
than me.
Look,
This is Lisa's segment, not yours.
I beg to differ. So, we're bringing in Pam. Pam, how's it going all the way from Minnesota? Oh, it's great. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so glad that you're interviewing me, and I really have a lot to say to the kids today. That's great, because we want you to give your wholesome advice to the readers at home. Okay, if you could all just calm down, I could ask Pam a few personal questions. Sorry, the audience getting a little bit abrasive. So, Pam, before I jump into Pam, how do you feel about the youth today and, the dress codes and the exposure of, shoulders, things like that? How do you feel about that? Because we know you have a lot of opinions on this. Well, I am a little bit disturbed, I gotta say. What do the kids use? Instagram. I get on Instagram, and all I see are butts. Why? Why are the kids... When I was a kid, I was scared to show an elbow. What's that song, that musical theater tune? In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. And now there's butts. Butts on Instagram. Everywhere you go. I'm really concerned for the kids, and I want to give a message. If everyone would stop crying and choking, I want to give a message that you will be loved without showing your butt, okay? Show your heart. Show your personality. Show your soul. Sorry. And that's how you will be valued and cherished by the world, okay? Your Instagram will perish one day, but you will live forever if you share your heart. So I have to get back home to my kids now. I left my Honda Odyssey running in the front yard, but thanks for having me, and I hope to come back soon. Wow, thank you, Pam. Everyone, round of applause. Wow.
Wait. I have a question for Pam. I have a question for Pam. I think we have the same question.
She left in her Honda.
No, I have a question. Wait, I have a question. You said you left your Odyssey running in the front yard.
So
Did you park in the yard?
I like to park in the yard. It shows power and authority.
So you walked here.
No, she parked in the front yard.
Our
front yard.
I walked in the house like a normal person after I parked in the yard.
Got it. All right, that's all.
All right, thanks. I'm going to go feed my toddlers. Bye.
I'm Pam's #1 fan.
Wow.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank
you all.
Thank you, Pam, for showing us your wisdom.
Today's inspirational message brought to you by every deodorant company in the world.
Oh, no.
Not kidding. Here's why. Zoom in on my face. So here's why. You're trying to get a date. You're trying to get a job. You're trying to get people to like you. What's the missing link? Why won't it go through? And here's why. You smell. She's not okay. Take a bath, brush your teeth, and put on some deodorant without aluminium in it, and you will get all the things you've been desiring. Catherine's crying. Apparently this one really hits home for Catherine, who apparently smells.
I smell like a newborn baby.
I'm trying to finish. Anyway, your smell will take you far. Listen, it will take you far into the high heavens or far into the depths of failure. Make sure you smell good, and your life will be great. That's all for now.
Thank you.
Come back next week.
Thank you.
And that was the Cimorelli podcast.
Thank you so much.
This actually fits right in with what we were just talking
It's
about.
time for Lisa's Corner. A hoot and a holler. A hoot and a holler. A hoot and a holler.
Did everyone know that? I just did the 20th Century Fox
I don't think that's how it goes.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
That's good. That's cool.
That's wonderful.
We've heard it.
You're very talented.
All right, now, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
On today's Hoot and a Holler, we actually have a little infomercial for you
Oh no.
on a product I call Jerk Be Gone. How does this product work?
How does it work?
Jerk be gone.
How does it work?
Let's say it's a serum, and you drink it, and this serum will save you from jerks and creeps and garbage bags. And here's how it works. Well, actually, here's what it's made out of. It's called standards and self-respect. And you put that in your soul, okay? And you will not have any more jerk problems, okay? It's Friday night and he's texting you. Oh, it's 2 a.m. You should come over. Do you think I'm dumb? You drink this syrup and you go to bed.
Suddenly you become overcome by
tiredness.
tiredness.
Your picture, but they have not texted you in 2 weeks. You drink this serum and you block them, okay? And that is called Jerk Be Gone. Poof. Disintegrated. So, you can order this now for 3 payments of $10,000, and it will arrive.
Plus shipping and handling.
It will probably arrive in 10 years when you wake up.
She's savage.
Zoom in on my face.
Wow.
That was amazing.
That was
I
amazing.
was zoomed already.
I need some of that, but I don't have 30 grand.
Oh, you can block them and report their
Do you get
Instagram.
it though? It comes in a long time, and most people are not able to acquire it.
I
That's
really,
sad.
yes, I got that. That's great.
Gotta
But
keep
people
it
really
real.
need that.
SMH,
Yeah.
it's a privilege.
People need a lot of things. You think everyone has water? People need water. Some people don't have water.
That's the frying pan of
sad.
truth.
That is
That's
so
the
real.
frying.
First thing that comes to mind is just word replacement, you know. I just want to inspire you with 2 things I've been saying lately. One is kiss my elbow. The other is holy shark. Or I hate that I say this. I don't even think it. And sometimes when I'm like alone, you know, and something really big happens, I say, holy Sharknado. Why would I ever say that? And every time I say it, I go, ew, no. But I say it out loud. I can't stop myself. Holy Sharknado. So I want to inspire you with those 2 phrases. Take
Word
them
replacement.
and use them as you please.
But don't forget about the number 1, which is I don't give a rip.
I don't give a rip.
Okay.
Well, guys, let's take it away with
Let's take it away.
Lisa's inspirational
Ponderings.
This is
Hit
what I
us.
want to inspire you with today. Somebody called me to tell me, like a couple weeks ago, that I was everything they're looking for and everything their parents have been praying for and blah, blah, blah. Some very great guy. And I just want to say, you should think, before you tell people that, am I what they're looking for, though? Like, does she want some bum guy that parties all the time and talks to random underage girls constantly? Because if not, maybe I should shut my big fat mouth. All right. And that's my inspirational ponderings for the day.
I loved that.
We're going to fly by the seat of our pants today.
Oh,
We all are?
And you know
Oh,
why
it's
we're
just
going
you.
to
I don't
fly
wanna-
by the seat of our pants? Because we have no top half. Do you know why? Why? Because you're wearing an invisibility cloak. Do you see?
Listen, she's wearing
That just made me so
she's
excited.
wearing a camouflage sweatshirt. For
She's
everyone
making
who
a weird
can't-
camo joke.
See her.
The
Guys.
point is, if you want to be invisible, I have a product for you, and it's called this. Capital
called this.
THIS, trademarked. This product does not only make you invisible, it also makes you extremely visible on the internet. Because if you post a picture in capital this, TM, some fun, cool, original, super awesome, like wild person will comment and say, "Where's your torso? I can't find your torso. You're a floating head." It is so, the comments are so creative. Like, they never end.
This is a
They are
roast.
always so fun. Like, you read it and you're like, like, I never saw that coming. Whoa. So, if you want, like, just the most fun people in the world, like, you want to find good friends that are just, like, a blast, then all you need to do, purchase this.
TM.
And put it on, take a pic, post
And
it
your
up on
torso
the
will
gram.
disappear.
Your torso disappears, and so does your patience.
Oh! Wait, can it hide
Wow,
you
that
from
was
your
a roast.
exes?
No, it'll make you more visible. Because your ex is probably your ex for a reason because they leave dumb comments like that.
Oh
my gosh, you're like a floating head. Oh, like, okay.
Wow.
So,
amazing.
that
Who
was
knew
brought
Camo
to you
could be so
by
controversial?
capital this.
Well, I think we need some
Inspirational
inspiration.
Ponderings.
I think, and we need it from someone who's bald.
Yes, only the bald.
Only
Yeah,
the
Vin
bald.
Diesel walks
I want to
in.
say, oh my gosh. Listen,
I wish.
okay, I think I have premeditated one or two of my segments on these shows. Everything else is off the top of my head. And what I just immediately think of in this sleep deprived stupor. Is that a word? Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't really know.
Sean says
Stupor, stupor is a word.
Even in your sleep deprivation.
In
you
my
can still
sleep
have
deprived
great
state of
grammar.
mind, what comes to me right now is when you wash your sweatshirts and sweatpants, think twice.
Wait,
Because,
why?
listen,
They don't.
I don't know if I'm just washing them wrong. I think I am. I think you can't dry it on like a really high heat. You have
do
this.
that.
Your hood is like okay, right? And then you dry it.
Yep.
And it's like, see how small that is? It's like it's tight.
Looks like it's trying to choke
this
you.
is stupid. This isn't cute. I'm not like, yeah, I'm wearing this cool hood. It's like, why? So and
Your
also
hood will shrink.
your
Is that
hood
what
will
you're saying?
shrink. And I
Also-
washed these sweatpants. Like I had to really stretch them back out. Like I had to take them and because like they were coming up above the ankles. And when I bought them, they were covering the ankle bones. You know,
They were
that's
real
a little
modest.
tragic. So I'm just saying,
Pam would not
Really?
approve of that.
Google the right settings before you wash your sweats.
That's inspirational.
And I want to inspire you.
Great.
I loved
I
it.
love
We
it.
have all been inspired by Lisa. Thank you
Woo!
so much for sharing.
We have a guest
Oh.
back by popular demand, all the way from Minnesota. Her name is Pam McGinnis. She's walking this. Yeah, everybody, clap, clap.
Welcome, Pam.
She's walking in the studio right now. It's always a good time. I wanted to get a little bit of a perspective. Remember, the opinions of Pam McGinnis are not a reflection of anyone else on the
Any of
show.
us.
So if you have a problem with Pam, take it up with Pam,
Yes.
not me. Let's bring her in. Okay. Hey, Pam, how's it going? Oh, it's great to be here. I love to be back. You ladies are so radiant. Such a fun bunch. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you. So we wanted to get some love advice from you.
Ooh. that's what I need.
We've had a problem over our lifetime, I would say. You know, it goes in and out, but we have a problem with our ratio. You know, one of us has been in a relationship for a while. Nobody else has seemed to be able to get it down long term. So we just want advice, like why, for people in general, just tell us, why are we single?
Oh, tell us, Pam.
All right. I like to be honest. You know, it's difficult sometimes, but I think it's effective. Why are you single? In my day, it would be you weren't hanging out at church enough, you know? Where are you going to meet a nice guy? Not in an alley. Oh, I have used that strategy. I can tell you it does not work from experience. So, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, where you're hanging out is a big factor. Number two might be your scent. How do you smell? It's hard to have a conversation with someone that smells like a garbage disposal. Number three, how are you dressing? You know, there's that big EDM DJ my son is a big fan of, Marshmello. He walks around with a bucket on his head or something. He's very rich and successful, but if you imitate his behavior, you might stay outside of a relationship. You know, your clothes need to let people know I'm a radiant, young specimen with a lot to offer, a lot of personality, a lot of perks. And finally, how are you talking? How's your accent, you know? If people have a hard time understanding you, they're going to have a hard time getting to know you and getting close with you. So just think about your accent and your scent and your clothes and hang out at a church more. And I know, you know, there's a lot of religions in the world. Maybe you're not a Christian. Maybe you're something else. So whatever you are, just go to the church, maybe, and just stand outside and see who comes in and out. You might meet a nice person there. I have to go. I think I burnt my sweet potatoes. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll be back soon. Thank you, Pam.
Wow.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing.
I think we're gonna go to the most bizarre sister, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeet.
All right. I just thought of this.
Oh no.
Inspirational pondering. This is a great concept for your life. It will 100%. Well, unless you're like really panicky, I don't know. 99%, this is gonna improve your life. Okay.
Okay.
We sometimes have a fear of ugly pictures, right? You're on Facebook, you look at, oh, someone tagged me in a picture, and you open it and you're like, oh, I look so bad in that. And you're like, oh, it's so embarrassing to ask someone, like, can you untag me or whatever? Or like, can you untag yourself nowadays? I don't know, I don't go on Facebook. But the point is, you can prevent this by proactively posting uglier pictures, okay? So every day or once a week, just take that phone, lower the angle, get the double chin.
Get the double
or like,
chin.
do one of these, like wrap your shirt over your eyebrows and like get a selfie in there. Another favorite is use the fidget spinner as like glasses and like look through it. All of these things will get people used to seeing
Unflattering.
a much
ugly
less
face.
flattering version of you. So then, if someone posts a picture of you that's just a slightly weird angle, you're gonna look stunning. You're gonna look so good. It's automatically a better picture than most of the ones you post.
Mind tricks.
So just really, it's all about lowering people's expectations, and that is my inspirational message for you. And I hope that you all get out there and dazzle.
That's amazing.
I just quickly had a flash in the pan, aka my brain is a frying pan.
Okay.
Had a flash in the pan of the other night. I was freestyling.
What?
Oh, no.
I just wanna.
Freestyling?
This is just something to ponder. I feel like it's a good activity. I used to be intimidated by freestyling because it's like you got to think of something cool to say on the spot, and if you fall short, you look dumb, right? Now, our last episode, I had a similar theme, lower people's expectations, and this is another way of doing that. So just practice freestyling with random, unconnected, stupid things. Just take sentences that don't make sense together. Like, it's just, this is okay. The point that I'm saying this is a great activity for your family and friends, holiday gatherings. You have people over, like, hey guys, let's freestyle. Ready? You get a beat going. You're like, I sat on a chair, I sniffed a goat, I broke the chair, hit the ceiling. Food, going down the tube, surfing in the USA. Hey,
It doesn't even rhyme though.
exactly. It doesn't rhyme. It doesn't make sense. What's the point? It's fun. And it breaks you out of your shell, and it takes away the fear of freestyling. So
Everyone thinks about freestyling a lot.
because I don't know. You told me to inspire them, so I hope you're inspired.
Okay, I'm cutting her off. We don't need to take her. All right.
Thanks, guys. Tune in next week.
Lisa just created like 7 future M&Ms.
Okay, we're not going out on that note. Ignore everything that she said and listen to
No,
me.
seriously, send me videos of you freestyling
Okay,
like
whatever.
that. It's Lisa's
Lisa's
Corner.
Corner.
Usually I pull something out of the sky for this, but I actually thought about this for 10 seconds first. We have a little presentation. I have to take the sleeves off. Okay. Woo! We're gonna do a scary story. Ready, everyone? Turn the lights down in your mind. Okay. It's dark. It's dark and spooky. Okay. Oh, I feel like this will be a gentle tribute to Miranda Sings, like inspired by her, but not really. All right. So, once upon a time, there was a girl, a little girl, and she had 3 toes. She was very nice. Her life was good, but one day, her town called Potato Town. She was walking through, and it got dark. There were potatoes everywhere. The potatoes start to quiver. Potatoes everywhere, quivering. And stop. From the sky came down a mayonnaise sandwich. And this mayonnaise sandwich started to chase all the potatoes. And the potatoes were like, run, run. And the little girl, frozen with fear, couldn't move. And the mayonnaise came and walked right to her and said, sniff me. Smell the mayonnaise. I'm going to eat you and you will be mayonnaise too. And she cried and she cried and she, Mama! Mother! No one was around. Just quivering potatoes everywhere. And then she woke up. It was a dream. But
She said 3 times.
in real life, when she woke up, one of her toes covered in mayonnaise.
That was a hint.
And then it got dark again, and then she really woke up, and there was no mayonnaise. And that's the end.
Whoa!
Thank you.
I feel
thank
enlightened.
That really was a horror
that was
story.
I knew
I
they
feel
would be scared.
Lisa, why don't you end this day with something inspirational? The queen of inspiration
Every
herself.
time I don't plan it, I have to say something really
Oh,
stupid or mean.
no.
Okay.
Inspire us.
Come on, just pull something out of that bizarre brain of yours. What's on the menu?
Whoa. Menus. Dates. Okay. Do your feet ever get cold? If your feet get cold, I just want to inspire you with this thought. Sometimes one pair of socks is not enough. I would invest in a great pair of fuzzy socks, a couple pairs if you live in a place with rugged winters. And there's also this thing called double socking it, okay? 2 pairs of socks. That's really gonna take you to a new place of warmth. But you know what's a real game changer is, 2 pairs of socks, but one of them is fuzzy. Regular socks
I do that all
and
the
then
time.
fuzzy socks. Although, beware of ingrown toenails from too much squeezing on your toes.
Oh my gosh.
So, I hope that was inspiring. Thanks, guys.
That's great. That's
Wow,
great.
we've all been inspired today.
Yes.
So glad we let her speak on the show. Thank you so much. Tweet us, hashtag
We
Cimorelli
forgot
Podcast.
Lisa's inspirational ending.
And Lisa,
Did
take
she
it
really
away.
forget it?
Bring it home.
I was waiting. I had faith.
Inspire us.
She did forget it.
It's cut off of the list. I didn't forget because I just said it.
No, you did.
I've never forgotten anything in my life.
I'm actually going to be real for 10 seconds. Guys, when you... This is real. Okay. If you want to go up in life, right? Everyone's like, I just want to be happy. I don't want to be sad anymore, blah, blah, or I don't know.
Okay.
You want to go up, you need to go down, okay? You need to... Sometimes, in order to get into the light, you need to go through the darkness, okay? It's just like last night I realized for the last year and a half I've been just fine. And I've been fine. I haven't had any really dark times. And last night I finally was I was relieved at how dark I was feeling. As I was like, wow, I'm onto something here. I'm in touch right now. After I get through everything that I'm feeling right now, I'm actually going to be happy. I'm not just going to be fine. So I just want to encourage you with an actually inspirational ending for once, not about socks, to monitor yourself and your reactions. Are you getting upset about stupid things or weird things? Are you freaking out about little things that aren't that big of a deal? Because if you are, there's probably something much bigger going on, and you need to figure out what that is, and you need to stop avoiding it and just dive into the depths. Once you go down, then you're able to come up. Okay? So, that's my ending.
Let's take a turn for the weird.
Is it my moment? Okay. It is your moment.
That means
It's a hoot and a holler.
a hoot and a holler.
Lisa's Corner. Okay. I want... That's wonderful.
Every time I sing the 20th Century Fox theme song.
That sounded nothing like it. Anyway, I know a lot of you guys love the frying pan of truth, but I'm getting rid. No, just kidding. I'm not getting rid of it. I wanted to do a frying pan of truth themed hoot and holler. So let me grab it. Hold
Wait,
on.
before you
don't know if
start
I'm
this,
ready.
let me just say, our mom brought this up this morning. She's like, you haven't used the frying pan of truth in the podcast in a while.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Hey,
why
Mom.
I'm doing this, okay? But I can't just, okay, usually it's organic, like, oh, somebody says something and I'm like, yeah, frying pan of truth, you need to know, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to give you guys a list of blanket statements. So we're going to play a little game called Frying Pan of Truth. And I'm just going to say, I don't know how many yet, 5 or 10, generic frying pan of truth statements. And whichever one jumps out at you, I need a burp. That's what you need to do, okay? So, number 1, maybe your mom was wrong about you. Number 2, maybe your mom was right about you. Number 3, cut him off. Number 4. That's offensive. Number 4. It's time to do something about those eyebrows. Number 5. Your friend was right. Number 6. I don't know. Someone help me out. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more. I know, but I said I want to do 5 or 10. I got a couple more in me. I got to get them.
You can
Just
say
think
something
about
about smelling
truth.
bad.
I know. What's the truth?
Say something about
Smelling
smelling bad.
Think about a time you told someone a truth.
Number 6. It's time to make more eggs. It's a frying pan. Yeah.
That's the one that really hits me. I connect with
you.
that one.
Number 7. Get your butt in bed. So,
I would
tweet
say
more.
based on Twitter, most of our fans can relate to that one because they're always like,
Yeah,
it
'cause
is 2 in the morning and I am awake. Come
Some
on,
people
guys,
might
get
be
to
watching
bed.
it in the middle of the night, so go to bed.
All right.
Oh, okay. Finally. Okay, wait. 2 more. Number 1. You need to do that assignment. And number 8. I think we're on 8. No, we're on like just do it. Just do it. Okay.
universal.
So whichever one jumped out at you the most, they're kind of random, but you need to think about it.
Probably the egg one.
Definitely make eggs.
You need to think about
I feel like the majority will be the eggs. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully my next segment will be a little more planned.
Lisa, do you have an inspirational ending for us?
Gosh dang it.
That's the ending.
That's the ending. I'm just going to give you a short, pointless story. Okay?
Oh no.
A few weeks ago, I was at a friend's house. This is not inspirational at all. And I was admiring his pots and pans. Sounds great, right? And I'm just like in a really circus monkey mood. So I'm like, I want to put it on my head. Ha! And it was kind of like a frying pan pot hybrid. So like a
It was a
large
Fran.
pot.
A deep
Yeah, I don't know.
frying pan?
A frying pot? It was a fraught.
I did. I hit myself in the head.
No, she
Wait,
didn't.
no, I
she
didn't.
didn't.
No, I didn't. Maybe I
never
told you.
heard it.
Well,
He heard it.
He heard it. So
In his
preview.
mind. I didn't hear it.
Wow,
I put it on
privileged.
my head. I'm jumping around or whatever. I don't remember why. I think I was being like, "Oh, I'm Daniel Boone" or something. And
no.
short story short, this little part, I was trying not to touch it because he was really into these pots and pans. So I'm like, I don't just set it on my head. I'm holding it, and I hit myself in the head with a frying pan, and I was like. Like trying not to you're trying to put on a show, you can't cry in the middle, so I'm like and I'm like I can feel that's gonna bruise, and I was just like, you have to really break character, and it's like, can I have some ice? Like, okay, it's okay. Do you really think it's that bad? And I was like, yeah. And I just sit there and ice my head.
Because you had a frying
I
pan.
hit myself with my frying pan.
You come home and make a story time. I almost died.
I almost died tonight.
So what's the frying pan gone
The
wrong?
inspiration is sometimes putting on a show is worth injury.
No,
it's not.
No, don't put on a show if you're going to get injured.
I didn't know that. You think that seems dangerous? So I just wanted to leave you with that. That's it. Today I've prepared a quick cover for you.
Oh no.
And I would like to give you this song to use. You can use, this is from the movie Eat, Pray, Love. He sings this to his wife, who is trying to divorce him in a law office. He's like, he says, my client himself, he's representing himself. My client has prepared a song he'd like to share. And you can use this song if someone's trying to break up with you, if you're playing a game with someone, a board game, and they're trying to walk away and quit. If someone is firing you, you can use the song. So it goes like this. Quitter. So, getting fired, playing a board game, getting broken up with,
Getting divorced.
everybody. So that was called Quitter by What's His Face. Thank you.
So we're gonna end this podcast with the blonde woman to the left, and she's gonna inspire us with Lisa's Inspirational Ponderings. Hit us.
Her hair is
Think
beyond
about it
blonde,
again.
okay?
Lisa.
She's
Sometimes
past
those are the best
blonde.
ones.
Inspire us.
Let's see. The thoughts that flashed through my mind were socks, stitches, staples, floors, black curtains. What can you talk about? I want to inspire you to... I don't know, guys. Use this more often, okay?
All right.
Be honest with yourself.
Use what? The readers can't hear
The frying pan
you.
of truth.
Yeah.
Use the frying pan
Get
of truth.
yourself a frying pan.
Okay, you know what? This is something that we have talked about, actually. Me and my friend Warren, who was visiting, we talked about this. The year of 2018 is the year of honesty, at least for him and I. So yeah, the year of the frying pan of truth,
Yes.
but like
You
with
know,
yourself.
like how the Chinese have like the year of like the dragon and the
The
year of like
rooster,
the animals.
the-
This is
the year of honesty,
the frying pan of truth.
because he would have an issue of like someone at his work is like being rude to him, or whatever, and he's like, oh, like I just keep letting it go. I'm like, you need to say something. He's like, you know what? I'm going to, and he did because it's the year of honesty. Or I'll be upset with someone, or I'm like, oh, I really want to do this or whatever, but like I'm scared to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it because it's the year of honesty.
Yeah.
This is the year of honesty. I actually prepared for this one.
Lisa's Inspirational Ponderings.
This is a real thing because this happened to me recently. I kind of wrote down. I'm just going over my cliff notes. They're not cliff notes because it's not on a book. Okay.
Okay.
I want to say, examine your patterns. This is like real talk, okay? Because I had an experience recently where, I always said like, oh, this guy is so crazy. I can't believe I dated him. And everyone's just like, wow, he's so crazy. Oh, he's crazy. And then I'm just like, oh yeah, like I must be kind of crazy to like him, whatever. And like very, very toxic and crazy, right? But then we hung out recently, because obviously I am a little crazy. We hung out recently, and I had this wake up where I was like, okay, it's like you already know that it's bad. I already know I need to leave it behind, blah, blah. But it's not just him. You look at your life. If you took out this one thing that's causing you a problem, like I could just be like, oh, I got to cut him off for good. I'm never going to speak to him, blah, blah. I would find another guy that treats me the same way, talks to me the same way, the same kind of situation. So I would cut him off and I would find a new one. It's like, look at your patterns. Is this person really the problem? Of course, they're part of it, but like, are you just going to keep doing the same thing with different people or different things? And are you ever going to change? Because like, it feels like crappy, but it feels good to like take some of the responsibility because now I'm like, oh, like it's not, I literally woke up the next day and realized I don't just need to leave him behind. I need to leave
myself behind.
that entire situation and that entire attraction to that crazy situation behind.
So
And,
Lisa
like,
basically said, I'm starting with the
the
man in the mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
It's like, don't just look in your past and be like, wow, that was so crazy. Like, look to your windshield of like, maybe there's more psychos coming right at me. And do I have a net for them of like, yes, come to me. Oh, and then
my psycho
you
net.
catch the psycho in the net and throw it behind you and you're like, wow, he was so crazy. Oh, here's another one. So anyway, that is
Wow,
my
that was
inspirational
lively.
message.
I love it.
Examine your patterns
Burn your psycho
and
net.
consider maybe it's time to change.
Throw your net out.
Amazing.
Today is this is the last episode of season 1. I have a little I'm quite an artist. Anyone who's seen my drawings can attest to this.
Oh no!
I'm really
Are you gonna do a
really
drawing
good at
for
drawing.
us?
Yeah. So I'm gonna draw the perfect man.
Oh no.
I made a list. Okay, so I'm gonna go off my list. So
Oh,
let's start.
Make sure you
with-
narrate it for the readers.
Oh, absolutely. My writing needs to be heard. So we'll start. No, I'm gonna show them too, but I'll narrate it. So we're gonna start with a nice, detailed stick figure. All right, just to get like the base going.
got a cool
It's a
head.
really long torso already. All right. Limbs, and we'll give him some nice. I don't see. I didn't specify the eyes. We'll just give him some eyes. We'll really fall apart. Carrot nose. For nutrition. And then a mouth. Okay.
Oh no.
So, the first thing that I put on my list was, and this isn't just like his body. This is a bunch of things you'd have. We start with some duct tape for his mouth. So it's just floating around all the time in case he says something rude or stupid. That goes on his mouth. Okay.
Oh my
Then we have
This is strange.
we have an eyeshadow palette in his hand as a gift. Okay.
I like
that's
that.
nice.
The perfect man will always have
Eyeshadow palette.
Always.
Then we had
You're like my
Did he
legs
pick
falling
it out,
apart.
or did you
Here's
tell him
an
to pick it
eyeshadow
out?
palette.
no, yeah, he knows what you want because he listens.
He
This
knows
is
your,
our
he
man.
knows your
Got it.
color palette.
So he knew that I wanted the Too
Because
Faced
he
chocolate
couldn't
gold
talk
palette.
because his mouth was duct taped
No, it's not
No,
always
it's just
duct tape.
sometimes.
He just carries duct tape around for you.
Just in
Okay.
to duct
my
tape
We-
his own mouth.
This is my segment. This is Lisa's Bob Ross. Okay. Then this is personal preference. We had a nice chubby belly for warmth. I'm dead serious. Okay.
These are like
She likes that
I just want some heat. We have strong.
likes that
We have,
chub.
I don't know how you draw strong feet. Maybe we'll just add some strong feet. We have strong feet.
That's the smallest foot.
Is that like integrity or something?
Okay,
No,
fine.
no,
We
I
have
need to
one
know
big
why.
foot. Guys, I have to get through this segment. We have strong feet for kicking jerks. Okay. We have. We're gonna add a nice calf. It's for a place to put a tattoo. You know. This is looking amazing.
Looks like he has chicken, like raw chicken on his legs.
Shut up. We're adding a nice leg muscle for lifting a couch because you need couches lifted sometimes. So there's a leg muscle.
It's true.
With
One leg.
We're gonna add, and then lastly we add some toes for putting peanut butter on as a prank. He has to have toes. Oh wait, and then bonus round. Everyone else will hate this, but he has a bun.
Why would you hate that?
No, some people hate buns.
I love this
And
man.
so, without further ado,
I support this man.
Oh no.
Wow, this is amazing.
I'm gonna label it too.
Jerk.
The
Eyeshadow
perfect
palette.
man.
Maybe we should auction this
What's the
off.
word for hatred of
Save
men?
it.
It's not
This thing
hatred.
is slightly.
Wait,
It's not hatred.
Reverse.
Man,
He's warm.
misogynist.
He's
Misogynistic.
warm. He's strong. He's
Has
giving.
duct tape
He
from
has,
his
he's,
mouth
he's
in his hand
giving.
at all
He's
times.
thoughtful.
And duct tape.
the
Okay, yeah, the only
point.
thing is the duct tape. Everything else is
Okay,
not.
okay.
Is
Just
not
because
man-hating.
I have experience with men that don't know when to shut up, so they need the tape. Not all men will
Fair.
have duct tape, but
Fair.
That's true though.
Knowing the
specific
people
men's
we
needs
know.
they would.
She's right though. People need to know when to stop talking sometimes.
That is cool. He looks
That's
awesome.
amazing. I need this man.
Yes,
in my life.
I'll put a nice little tattoo with it. Calf.
Yeah,
He has one-
he has
he
one
doesn't
name for the
arm.
eyeshadow palette.
You give him too many limbs, he'll start getting too
Guys,
empowered.
she
and-
drew
no.
a calf tattoo.
This is dark.
Wow, I'm a little perturbed.
For all the readers, she drew a calf tattoo and it's just like a squiggle. It's just like a circle.
You think I'm gonna draw a
Just a
tattoo with
scribble.
these skills? I don't want to, I don't know, intimidate.
Okay, but I want to tell everyone that this is the least disturbing drawing I've ever seen. I'm not kidding. This is the least disturbing drawing that I've ever seen.
I remember that with the huge lips.
Lisa used to draw women's. Okay, wait. Really
We
quick.
used to draw them in class.
Quick
at
mini
school.
mini
It
story.
was one
really quick.
time. It was not then. It was one drawing.
No,
Her name was Wanda.
Listen, Kathy, Lisa, and I went to school together in
We had a
college.
nutrition class
She was
together.
14. No, this
I
was
was
a different
15.
class. This was a different class.
It doesn't
On
matter.
the point.
I drew
teased.
Wanda in nutrition class.
It was not.
Oh wait, it was social
nutrition.
psychology.
I told you.
It was social psychology.
It was Lisa, Catherine, and I, and we were in like the front row. Oh yeah, we always sat in the
This
front
class
row.
was so boring.
Us three sat there, and Lisa would draw this lady, and she would just add to it every time.
And this lady was
And
like,
she had huge,
Huge lips.
like, she just looked so weird.
huge lips.
The lips are like the size of
Do you have the pictures?
They were like the bottom I'm half of her face,
Yeah,
basically.
I'm sorry to all the readers that you can't see my perfect illustration.
Scariest thing I've ever seen. And then I would just look over at
It was so funny. I'd be like,
Guys, I genuinely was trying to draw. It was not a joke. It turned into a
so
joke.
you were obsessed
and
with big
I
lips.
had to realize, okay, like I really hate being bad at things, so I just had to accept like this is something you're not good at. I could draw like an eyeball really well, and that was
Yeah, you
it.
drew some good eyes. You did
That
draw
was
good
it.
eyes.
All right, that's
You
cool,
drew a lot.
guys.
Okay, I had to say that.
All right, I need to put this away from my
that was a
serious
really
talk.
good fact.
Wow.
The final inspirational pondering for a minute. I'm gonna embellish on Amy's thought, which is apparently from The Lion King. When I was a young warthog.
Pumbaa.
I wanted to talk about awkward phases because that just pops into my head when I think about being a young warthog. I had my own awkward phase.
Yeah, you look like a warthog.
I think I was 12, 2005.
Oh.
I wore the same orange T-shirt or tank top. I had this like versions of the same shirt, and I had it in black. It was like Barnum, and I just wore it every day.
I
Because
The Barnum shirt.
yeah, because you're thinking of the Lisa Mel Walker show.
Low ponytail.
Yeah.
The middle part, the low
I just
ponytail.
I just didn't, I didn't know how to like look cool. I didn't know how to act cool. I actually knew how to act like a nuisance. Like I go back, I think about the things that I would say to people and like the way that I acted
When
in
you were an
public and
online
like
bully.
no, in public I'm like and like running around and like I didn't know how to like be myself. And I always felt like I was in a
slapping
gang.
boys.
I was no, that was like 6 years old. Not when I was 12. Oh wait,
Yes,
no,
you did.
wait. And I physically abused my male best friend who was taller and bigger and older than me. But still, I would like take off my shoe and like hit him with it. And I was like, Thomas, shut up, whatever. And he's like, why do you always hit me? I was so awkward. And I had a crush on him. That's the worst part. I like, didn't know how to like be nice to someone that I liked, so I just hit them with my shoe. But I just want to say,
We all do that.
the inspiration comes, there is hope. I'm not saying, look at me now. I'm not saying that. I'm saying,
Look at me.
you will, if you feel, actually, the worst part of awkward phases is you're usually not aware that you're in them. So this might not be useful for you if you're in your awkward phase, but if you feel like you're in your awkward phase or just an awkward phase and you're just unsure of yourself, you will come out of it. And I think you should look to yourself, look inside, like make a list of all the nice qualities about you. You know what? I used to do that a lot. I don't know why I had this thought, but I was just like, I want to write down all the cool stuff that I like and cool stuff about me and like cool stuff that I'm good at. And it's just kind of nice to look at it on paper and be like, oh, okay, I have some stuff to offer, like I'm not so awkward and like maybe I could stop hitting boys with my shoe or like punching them, like it's okay. And you don't have to be perfect. Even now, I have a gnarly bald spot bleeding patch on my head, but I'm still great.
I'm trying to say,
I
I
like
like
to
how...
explain that to the viewers. So
I
they
got
know,
a
like,
lump
what the
removed,
rip-
okay? There's a lump on
had
my
a
head, and I
cyst?
got it
Okay.
removed.
All right.
Anyway.
Let me just say, I like how Lisa's inspirational ponderings went from you can't spell P without saying P to that, like, it's like actual inspiration. Like, she's like, look inside yourself. Like, she just completely
I
shifted.
like to switch it up.
She doesn't, yeah, she wants to be an
All
enigma.
right, that was great. Feeling inspired. I'm really
Love it.
feeling inspired.